Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of New Strength Sugar Babes. Today we have a sugar babe from Ipswich. She has two daughters who are 18, 19 and 23. Yeah,
Yeah,
so, right?
18 and 23, yeah.
I was just telling her, I was like, oh, you don't look old enough to have kids that old, but she had them when she was young, got it out of the way, which is good. But tell the viewers, Jane, why you joined the Win at Life program. So what were the issues that you were having and how were they affecting your life?
Well, I had big issues. So in 2017, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis.
Oh.
And my legs kept swelling up all the time and doctors couldn't find out what it was. And then one doctor just looked at my feet and said, that's an autoimmune reaction. And I just thought, oh my God. And so things sort of went downhill from there. My weight ballooned even more. And so when I started seeing my rheumatologist, he said, you know, you've just got to lose weight. There's no ifs and buts. You've got to lose weight or things will just get worse. So I kept doing what I'd normally been doing, restrict and binge, and of course it's not going to work. And I get disheartened and give up. And so I joined in on the 8th of December. And when I saw your ad, I thought, this is for me. I can eat sugar, I can eat ice cream, I can eat chocolate. And I don't have to do cardio because cardio was fucking my feet no end. I just couldn't do it anymore. Because my specialist was saying, no running, you just can't do it. But I knew I could lift because I'd been reading things and reading people that were CrossFitters, like I was a CrossFitter for 4 years, and that had rheumatoid arthritis, and it was doing them all sorts of wonders. And then when you have a look at the research with osteoporosis, they say lifting heals it. So I knew lifting was going to help me. So I saw your ad and I thought, well, this is for me. And I watched the Sugar Babes from Kate. And I thought, oh my God, that's why I've been going wrong all this time. I've been cutting out all the things that are killing my body. That's why I'm hungry all the time. That's why I'm ballooning, you know, sometimes 20, 30 kilos in about 6 months. It's just insane.
It's great.
So I'm the Australian Oprah for weight loss. I've been doing it for 32 years and I thought, fuck this for a joke.
I was going to
do it anymore.
How long have you been doing it? 32 years? That's so
32
long.
32 years.
Fuck. That's like nearly a whole life.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bo and I worked out, I probably lost 120 kilos in that time, but put it all back on.
Wow.
So that's just nuts.
Wow. That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. Wow. Oh, good on. It's interesting because, like, I remember when I first came across, like, Emma Skrouskas and I read it and I was like, it just all these light bulbs sort of went off and I was like, oh, this makes so much sense. So probably like you, I was like, okay, now I can actually do this. So let's talk about the results that you've seen so far being in the program.
The results have been amazing. I've lost 6 kilos in 12 weeks. And my body fat percentage was 45. Now I'm 40.
Yay!
My waist measurement was both belly button and small were 112. Now they're 89 and 91. So when you add up all the measurements, I've lost about between 124 centimetres and 134 centimetres of my body. And I'm only 165 centimetres tall.
That's incredible.
So it's like, wow, this works.
That is incredible. And how much calories are you eating a day?
I started off at 1,800 and now I'm eating 2,046. And that's just right. I'm not hungry and it gives me the energy to do the lift.
And so we've actually increased your food and you've lost all those centimetres and you're only training 3 days a week.
Yep, that's right. 3 days a week.
It's just mind-blowing. What are the other things, apart from the physical, which is great, and obviously you're still on your journey, what other things have you noticed? Energy, sleep, mood, digestion, menstrual cycle, how's your arthritis?
The pain has gone. So I still get a little bit of pain, but it's not like it was before. So I'd go to work and I'd be standing on my feet all day, and I'd cry all the way home. I'd come home, collapse on the couch, and just crying agony. I don't do that anymore. I come home, sit on the couch for a little while, then I could cook tea and clean the house. I couldn't do that for 2 years. No way. So my sleep is way better. I was waking up in the middle of the night in pain. I'm not doing that anymore. What else? I'm not moody anymore. I'll stop and think about things instead of chucking all over. My mindset has totally changed. Like there's a saying that sexiness is the state of the state of the mind, not the hind. Well, my thumb has changed and my head has changed. So that's made a huge difference.
I think life is just so much better when you're not fucking hungry. When you're actually eating good food and you sleep and you feel energized and you can just balance and you can just deal with life. Oh, that's so amazing. Gee, your husband must be happy.
He is. Yeah. He is, because that's coming back. The sex is coming back. So I don't have those do-it-yourself measuring things, because I thought, I'm going to be sneaky. He measures me. That might help with the sex drive. It does help. Well, he thinks it's fun anyway.
Oh, that's so funny. I love it. Oh, I love it. Well, most of the husbands like our program because their wives actually just become happier and in themselves, and sex drives comes back, and everyone's just happier when they're eating real food. That's it's so good. You've been really good though. You've come in and you've done the work and you've applied it and you've trusted the process. So I'm not surprised that you've gotten the results you've gotten, and I can't wait to see like where you are in another 12 weeks and another 12 weeks. And Jane, some of the we have a lot of women that are thinking about doing our program, and they've got a few reservations, and you probably had them too when you join. But the main ones we get is, the first one is time. We have the majority of women, even though I'm not a mother, the majority of women that do our program are mothers. I think because of the age group of the women that we attract, so late 30s into their 40s, late 40s, they usually have kids. I'm not very many that doesn't have kids. They've done all the dumb diets, so they say that time. They don't have time to do this program. What would you say to a woman who thinks she doesn't have time?
Well, you have to think of the other side. Do you have time to go to doctors if you're not well? So it's all about scheduling. I just do my meal plan and on the Saturday. Then I go shopping, and then I cook on the Sunday, and it's all done. So even I am fine for Jenny, because I teach long hours, 8-9 hours a day, and then travelling time on top of it. So I'm away from home 10 hours a day.
Wow.
And it's just all about being prepared. So you have time when you prepare yourself to have the time.
That is true. I feel like you actually get time back, because you're not, one, training as much, and two, once you get under control.
All my meal is stick my prepared food in the microwave. 3 minutes.
True. It's
3 minutes. But true. It does save time.
And the second one is money. Women, I don't know if I want to invest this sort of money in myself. Do you feel like you have gotten value for the money that you've invested? Has it been worth it?
Absolutely. It's definitely value for money, because I was so desperate when I joined. It was, do I get gastric bypass or do I join Win at Life? And Win at Life is better money, value for money by far. And you just budget it. So I just don't get my hair cut as much anymore. So there's other things that I don't do that allow me to do this. And that was the best birthday present I've given myself in years. So that's given me my life back.
Oh, it makes me so happy. So happy to hear.
So thank you, Kitty, for your journey in fighting this, because it really does set you free.
So true. But this
I'm not even, that far of my journey, but it's given me a lot already.
It makes me see, this is why I do what I do, because it's so freeing, and I just want other women to feel like me and feel free and, love their bodies again and sleep and have good digestion. And you can obviously see now why I'm so passionate about it, and Craig and the coaches, because it really does change your life and it sets you free.
Yeah.
And the final one is, this is an online program, so you don't actually ever come and physically come to our gym. How some women are worried about doing it online. How have you found doing it online? The structure, the delivery, the support. If a woman was worried about doing it online, what would you say to her?
Don't worry, just plug yourself in. So make sure that your Facebook page, watch the lives, because they have helped me so much. They have kept me on track. They've inspired me. And I look forward to that. I get excited about the lives popping up. And what else? If you've got a question, just ask it. And the coaches answer you back straight away. So there's more support than you can even dream of. So it doesn't make it harder. And sometimes I feel a bit techno-retarded. So I ask a lot of questions. But that doesn't matter, because you guys just answer them.
Yeah. We've even got our own tech unicorn, Lexi, who helps everyone with all the tech.
I love Lexi. She's been such a big help to me the last few weeks.
Oh, she's beautiful, but she loves it, she loves helping people, and she's real tech savvy, so she really actually enjoys it. And finally, before we finish, if a woman was sitting on the fence about joining and she was skeptical, what advice would you give her?
What advice would I give it? Press the button. It's worth it. It's worth having a go and looking at what information it is and deciding, what you need to do to change yourself. Out there, there's not really a lot of guidance. If you went and hired a trainer, you don't get all the information the same as you do on this program. You don't get all the nutritional stuff. That's sort of an extra cost. You don't get all the training stuff. That's an extra cost. So it is worth taking a chance, because it will be worth your while.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time out. I know you're busy and you're working. And if you're a woman and you're watching this and, you're just at your wit's end and you don't want to do all the dumb diets anymore and you want to break free and you want to be free from food obsession, because it's possible. It is possible if you come in and you work at it. You can be like Jane, you can be like me, you can be like the other women in the Win It Life program. So click on the link below and fill in the short application form, and then you can just book a call with one of my coaches. And all of the coaches in our program have been clients and are in our program. So they've walked in your shoes. They know what it's like to be where you've been. And you can just have a chat to them and you can see whether or not the program's a good fit and it can actually help you get to your goals. So thanks again, Jane. That was so good. And I shall see you.
You're welcome.
I'll see you on the round table in a few minutes.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
See you in the round table.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.